Well, liberty and lead, keep it local, keep it cash, tell the feds to kiss your ass. I'm Ty.
Move.
There's Buzz, and there's
Jen.
Cousin Jen in the house. Well, we'll get to Jen in a minute, but old Buzz has had an eventful 24 hours.
Oh, you're going to mention that?
I am going to mention that. His house caught on fire.
Was it the lab in the basement?
Somebody trying to get out in the basement? No, the fireplace caught on fire.
Gas or wood?
Wood.
Oh, yeah.
At 12, I can bring it up. 12 fire trucks in his yard.
10 to 12 anyway. That was almost crazy.
At
Woke
what
me up.
time?
Oh, so what you're saying is
1 o'clock.
Buzz was having a wet dream and he was awake? All those firemen in his yard?
Why didn't
But,
you call me?
What are you going to do?
Come see the firemen.
Oh, you want? Hey, you got somebody right back there. That's
Hi, Joe.
Well, then what happened?
There were
And
two
that was-
lady firemen too.
And you said that was at 1 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
You went to bed at 11:30, got up to
Uh,
piss or
the li-
something.
The alarms were going off all over the house. I opened the bedroom door and it was full of smoke. Couldn't hardly see. And so I waited a while. I went outside. I looked up. I didn't see anything at first, and then I went back a little bit later, and flames were coming out of the chimney. And so I thought I better call the fire department.
So what was the dumbass decision that made you decide to wait?
There you go. Jen,
Well, because I thought I could take care of it.
TV. Big TV.
big TV.
Where'd you? Oh, look at that.
There's all the fire trucks in the yard, and
Go back to the front of it. Go back to the front again.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they were all over the place.
yeah.
There's ambulance, city cops.
So that, and then what happened?
Some 21-year-old girl smashed her car into my tree in the front yard.
After you got here tonight, about a half hour ago, somebody smoked that big tree in his front yard.
This woman texted me. She said she seen it all happen. She was right there.
Is she okay?
I hope not.
Buzz
I mean,
hasn't
now
even been,
yeah, she,
Buzzy hasn't
she
even
took-
been home to see his tree yet.
no. She busted the windows out of it and the whole side of the car, and she took off, I guess.
Yeah.
And my one of my best friend's daughter was in. No, she was in the car with the woman that seen it happen. No, she wasn't in the car where it happened.
Didn't you have something else happen today?
What else happened?
Well, you haven't been to bed,
No, I had an hour and a half sleep all night. I mean, yeah,
so he's
today.
sleepy. He's gonna be cranky and bitchy.
Want me to start right now?
No. But cousin Jen, we're about the same age. 29.
I thought you were going to rub it in.
Joe,
that
you
you're
can sit down.
younger.
Come on.
that
Come
makes
here. Who knows what time he'll get here? So have a seat. Come on in.
that'll make me about 4.
Joe, Jeremy, they both begin with J. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. I didn't tell Jeremy you were coming tonight, so it'll be surprising to watch this.
Or terrified.
We were close when we were kids. You moved on and did your thing, and I'll be honest.
You never grew
All
up.
I know is you work from home, basically, but you work from wherever you are. You travel the U.S. and you're living the life. But I have no idea what you do for a living. Other than that, I've never asked. But I don't ask people that. That's my thing. I don't ask people that. What do you do for a living? Because that's always like, and that's the Europeans tell the Americans. That's all you guys care about, what somebody does for a living.
Well, hold
And I'm
on.
like, okay. So ever since I heard that, I'm like, I don't care. As long as you're a good enough person, I don't give a shit what you do.
Now, hold on. I've met people with really nice places, nice cars, and all that. And I'll do the, all right, I got to know, what do you do?
Right. There's certain instances, like when I was selling my red truck, I was shaking. And I had, that was my baby. That thing was my baby. And I'm like, all
Someone
right,
paid
kid, I
what
got to
he
know what you
wanted out of
do.
that truck, which was way more than it was worth.
Oh, wait a minute. You don't have your red truck anymore?
No. Some young kid, came over here with his brother. Well, COVID hit, and our televisions were telling us we're all going to die. I had 2 show trucks, and I guess car shows are done. We're not going to ever do car shows again. There'll only be half of Americans left, and who knows? TV's telling us we're all going to die. Social media
Lied.
in their brilliance, in their intelligence. Sorry. So I sold it. Sold both of them. I had a blue one too. I don't
And
know
I'm
if you
sure
know.
within a couple days that dude had fucking water spots all over it.
Oh.
The young kid, and I said, "All right, buddy." I said, "I don't ever ask this question. That's kind of my jam, but I got to know what you do." Because he brought within the same day, he brought 35 grand cash, and he goes, oh, I'm Bitcoin. I got a whole Bitcoin
Oh.
farm in my basement.
Ah, so you didn't talk to anybody about 6 liters. Got it.
And he didn't. It only had 20,000 miles on it, so he's probably still driving it without a problem. I had a lot of stuff done to it to
Where do you
preserve
live?
it. I think I got a picture of his license in my phone somewhere. But
Gotta hope it was Tennessee and it was just somebody for Whistling Diesel.
no, whatever, man. It's gone. I haven't seen it since, and that's okay.
Aw,
But
I
anyway,
loved that truck.
what do you even do?
If you can talk about
Yeah,
it.
if you don't want to, you don't have to. You can tell me to piss off.
No, I do accounting for a big insurance MGA, accounts payable.
Okay.
So,
And it's in London.
the parent company is based out of London. My office is in Naples, Florida. A lot of my team is in San Diego, California, so that's why I have my computer with me just in case I get pinged.
Right. And
But,
that's
yeah, just-
understandable.
Just accounting. I don't know how I got into it because I barely passed accounting in college. If they saw my transcripts, they'd be like, hell no.
Well, hold on.
Well, with insurance, it doesn't really matter.
What do you call the worst student in a doctoral class? In a medical doctor class? Doctor.
Good point. That's a pretty good point. Okay.
It's funny
so,
that you mentioned, though, about people asking what people do, because we have one guy who, in our little resort that we're at in Minnesota, it's all campers and stuff.
Resort.
and
Ugh.
This guy, I know, in Minnesota
The
resorts
village.
in Michigan, they're campgrounds. It's the same thing.
Right.
But in the campground, this guy came rolling in hot with a big fancy trailer and a big old side-by-side, and the first question he asked everybody he met is, how much do you make and what's your political affiliation? And I'm like, okay, my name's Jen and I'm not talking to you.
Say,
call.
That's kind
Good
of
answer.
ballsy, isn't it?
buddy, pull your head out of your ass. You'll figure it out. Huh.
But yeah, he didn't make a lot of friends with those lead-in questions.
Huh. Weird. When all you care about is politics, people don't like you.
Well, it's kind of a funny story about her job. When she sent her resume in, part of it
This is
was
funny.
what she did to the truck show. When she did all the accounting and all the, I mean,
Right.
she would not leave that trailer until every nickel was
I remember
found.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Badass Truck Expo.
So-
We've actually brought it up numerous times here, Jeremy and I.
So once she told them about that, she got the job.
Right?
They told me a couple years later that because they asked you certain questions about specifics that you've done in the past, and I told them the example when I was off $20 on reconciling the day for the truck show. I'm like, and I wasn't even $20 short. I was $20 over. I could have pocketed and been done. No.
I'm going to text him and see. Maybe that was him calling from the jail.
Who?
Trigger.
The roads were a little slick, so maybe he's not
He's
gonna
got
come.
4-wheel drive.
He doesn't. That doesn't slow him down. It better not slow him down.
Well, so Ty, you got that going on.
Yeah.
So I was feeling I got 2 issues from the week. We'll go with the other one. So my internet went out the other day. Woke up from a nap and I sat down and I started listening to some 90s country because primo.
Yeah.
Got halfway through a song and then I think you sent me something, so I paused it to watch that. And then when I went back, the internet went out. Like it just blinked out.
Okay.
So I do all the normal troubleshooting steps, power cycle the modem, power cycle the router. Shit never came back. Call Spectrum, say, hey, you guys got an outage going on in my area, give them the address. Nope, we don't have an outage. Well, my internet's
Yes, you
out.
do. By the way.
So they sent the technician out, and they were able to get him out there within probably an hour. He was already in Ionia. I was
Damn.
pretty happy about that.
That's
He shows up.
That's hard to believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
This kid shows up, gets out of the van. I take him down to where the modem is. He plugs his thing into the fiber cable. Sorry. And
Jesus.
tests it.
You can make it?
Tests it. And... Dude, there's so much gas on this beer. Tests the cable, no connection. Wants to see the box on the side of the house. Take him out there. Plugs into that fiber. Still no connection. Said, your buried line has gone bad. This buried line was put in the
Summer.
fall, summer.
Late summer, yeah.
So it's not that old. I don't think it's gone bad. It's not damaged. Nobody's digging out here.
I mean, it could have froze.
It's fiber. It's glass. It's fine.
Okay.
So he says the buried line is damaged. I'm like, so you're not going to check the box out by the street? And I pointed at the box. It's 100 feet away.
Right.
Well, I can test it, but it's probably the underground cable. Whatever, dude. So I went inside, and he went out to the box by the street, and I saw him testing it. Half hour, 45 minutes later, he comes to the door. He's like, well, good news, bad news. Good news, your underground cable's fine. There's just an outage on the street. Bad news, they're not going to get it fixed till tomorrow.
Okay.
They had a technician out there in the middle of the night, like 1:30, 2 in the morning, working on that box by the street.
I still find that hard to believe because Spectrum's always been just garbage. Oh, we'll be out there in 3 weeks. What?
And I'm at work, and I get a text saying my internet's back. So I was busy at the time, so 10, 15 minutes later, I had a second, so I pulled up my phone, and I tried to open the camera feed.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Wouldn't connect. Apparently it's not up. So I let it, like, I can't do anything about it from work. Get done with the day, go home. Sure enough, fucking internet's out. Go in the basement, power cycle the modem, power cycle the router. Typical troubleshooting. Shit never came back. Called up Spectrum, 1 in the afternoon. Soonest we can get to you is tomorrow. Fuck you mean tomorrow?
Dude, I'd have been ecstatic with that.
So I sat there, and there's nothing I can really do about it. I sent a gift to a buddy of mine. It was Ricky Bobby. I'm not sure what to do with my hands. Because I'm used to having internet at the house.
Right. Where your hand is busy.
So,
Is it getting hot here?
yeah, I can shut it off. I'll get it in a second. So, I mean, there's not much I can do. It's scheduled for between 1 and 2 the next day. That was it. Thursday morning is when Thursday afternoon they were supposed to stop by. So Thursday morning, I'm like, I wonder if that fucking kid didn't plug that shit back in on the box on the side of the house. So I checked the modem, and I checked the fiber, and it was where it belonged. Then Thursday morning, before I left for work that day, I opened the box on the side of the house, and I just pushed them together, and I felt that shit click. And I didn't think anything of it. My shit was already packed, ready to leave the house. So I hopped in my car and started leaving. And I realized the internet was back when I got notifications about my garage door opening, and there's a vehicle in my driveway. Motherfucker, that piece of shit, fucking dickhead.
Did you call them up and tell them
I
I fixed it? The bill's in the mail? That's what you should have said.
They sent me a fucking sent me a call. I didn't recognize the number, so I didn't answer. And they were, well, we saw you canceled your appointment. We just wanted to make sure everything was fixed. And I thought about calling them back. I was like, don't worry, I fixed it for your technician.
Did you unplug it, plug it back in?
Yeah, the fucker just didn't plug that fiber back in
I
all
thought
the
you
way.
said you canceled your service. I'm like, well, that's
Well-
drastic.
He's got a plan B. He's got,
I have Starlink still on tap. Spectrum is $50 a month now. It goes up to $65 in 6 months or whatever, and then up to $80 a year after that. But Starlink goes $120 a month, so I'm already saving money, and it's fine for the most part.
Well, let me run this by you. You know, I work remote, so I have to have a secure connection. That one over there is a big streamer. So, and then we have other devices connected, music and whatnot. Verizon whole home internet, $35, no contract, and the modem is free. and we take it everywhere with us. And
$35?
$35 a month, no contract. It is amazing.
And fast?
Fast.
That's true. Who?
Will it run a whole house?
I think we can hook either 20 or 24 devices up to it.
Serious?
Yes.
I mean, I'm pushing that limit, but...
Well, not the way I play. You should use my Wi-Fi.
Well, I might be willing to give it a shot, because, dude, I'm paying ridiculous.
And right down here, the dude who hooked me up, 0 customer service skills, but he knows his shit.
Right. Well, as we talked about that. I won't buy a phone from those.
Right.
I go to a mothership store. There's corporate stores, and then there's contract stores. So I've learned my lesson. I don't go to... I'll either buy my phone directly through Samsung or directly through Verizon. So
And
it's
who's
just
your
way
phone-
cheaper and better. Everything's better.
Who's your phone service through?
Verizon.
So you could go up there and get just the whole home internet, add it to your account, and you don't even have to buy a phone from them.
Right.
I went to
I might
the
consider.
Verizon
I'll have to
once.
look and see what the reviews say, I guess.
I went to the Verizon once and asked about that before I got Starlink, and they made it sound like it didn't exist.
They did that to a gal friend of mine in Minnesota. She's barely making ends meet. She's like almost 80 years old. And she's paying, I don't know, $85 a month for this Paul Bunyan internet. And I'm like, I said, you can't tell me the Verizon doesn't work. I said, I have it in my camper right here. I said, and it's strong enough that you're connecting to it 3 campers down. But they won't sell it to her there because they can't guarantee the service there. But if I buy it in Michigan where it is guaranteed, I can take it other places and it's most likely going to work.
Okay.
Was the BS line I was given.
So, you got a place in Minnesota, in a campground or what?
Yep.
Okay. And that's pretty cool.
Love it. Love
Okay.
it. Everybody there is so fun.
I love Minneapolis.
So how far away?
No, wait a minute. We're close enough to
He's like, pump
Canada.
the brakes.
We are close enough to Canada that we are far away from Minneapolis. We're
You-
what?
can you
Joe,
wo-
6 hours north of Minneapolis?
Still
I feel like you can still
too
smell
close.
it.
You where?
We're on the sticks. I said
Out in the sticks.
We're a hop, skip, and a jump from Canada, you know, eh?
So you get
I'd be
to
pissing
smell.
over the fucking line.
So you get to smell poutine from Canada and nothing but garbage from Somalia. I mean, Minneapolis.
What do you? You don't have to answer it. What do you think of the fraud of Minneapolis?
In Minneapolis. I was watching, okay, I try not to watch the news because it just makes me sad.
Yeah.
But I did watch a lot on that fraud, and it's bankrupting some of their policies.
It's bankrupting a lot of people.
And the people that it was supposed to help, like the ones I think I watched was where they're trying to rehome people who are coming out of rehabilitation or out of jail or whatever, the housing assistance. And then there was some food or medical assistance for children. And these businesses that are supposed to be helping these people get into these programs are applying for the aid and then not giving it to the people. It's ridiculous.
It's incredibly endless.
It is.
It is, because now there's transportation businesses. They found hundreds of transportation businesses in little rickety shack addresses, and there's nothing there, but they're getting millions of dollars.
Oh, yeah.
So, my federal tax dollars, aka my freaking money, I got nothing back from him.
Did you see, and I don't know a whole lot on the topic, but did you see that Walz is pulled back his candidacy for governor? He withdrew?
Yeah.
We actually watched a video on that last week.
Okay.
And it was, this just goes to prove
At
that...
some point, he's going to have to go crawl in a hole and disappear.
Hold on. I
Even
think-
if he had nothing to do with it, he is going to take the heat. He is the governor, and the money has to come to through his office,
Yes.
proverbial hands first.
Somebody has to be accountable, and when you put people in places of authority, you're responsible for those people that you put in those places. I have direct reports at work. If they screw up, I have to go to my boss and say, hey, this happened on my team. It's my fault. I have to correct it. He has to be held accountable for his job.
Right.
He
So,
gets paid a shit ton more money than I do.
this guy brought up a good point with Tim Walz stepping down.
People think Tim Walz dropped out of the governor's race because of the billions of dollars of fraud in his state. But I think there's a deeper reason that actually verifies an important tactical political hypothesis. Tim Walz dropping out proves that through persistence and relentless determination, we can get a governor to quit his job if together we just keep calling him retarded.
There's signs all over Minnesota that call him, what is it, Joe? Tampon Tim Walz?
Tampon Timmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I heard that.
Because he wanted to put tampon dispensers in men's
Yes.
bathrooms.
Really?
Like we just had this conversation with one of my children. We don't care if they're gay. We don't care if someone's gay. We just don't. We don't care. What I care is when a trans human goes into a 14-year-old girl's locker room with a bunch of girls and flashes his wang around, or they have these parades where little kids are running around and they got their balls out. Okay, that's way beyond the line of okay. So,
wouldn't you be worried if your daughter was gay? Because the domestic violence rate among lesbian couples is far higher than any other kind of couple.
Really?
there's a lot of
Starting to notice that.
we had a lot of numbers.
I like to look at numbers sometimes. Not always good, but there's a lot of numbers out there.
So,
well, since Sugar's not coming, I'll get into the other thing. So last weekend I was real fucking lazy and I needed an oil change. So I took it to Walmart.
okay.
And I expected issues, so I threw a filter in the back seat. I've never had good luck with anybody having a filter for that fucking car.
Right.
So I threw one in the back seat. I expected issues, but I wanted to give them a chance. So I drove over there, had the appointment scheduled, showed up. A half hour early, they got me right in. There's fucking nobody there.
Oh dang, that's rare.
Had an
You were
appointment.
winning this month.
So I pulled in, or they pulled the car in, and I see that fucking short guy that works in there peering down the passenger side of the engine like he's looking for something. I don't know what he's looking for, but he's looking for something down the side of the engine.
What kind of car do you have?
Jetta,
Okay.
a Jetta outside, not the white one inside, the one outside. So he's intently looking down the side of the engine. I can't figure out what the fuck he's doing. 45 minutes later, he comes in, basically hat in hand kind of deal, like, sorry man, we got all your oil drained, but we don't have a filter for your car. We tried what the book said, and it doesn't fit in your car. Yeah.
They drained the oil without knowing they had the parts.
No. They went by their book. Their book gave a certain type of filter. That filter was wrong. And it
Probably
didn't.
looks like mine.
Probably. From the top, if I remember yours.
Yep.
Is it on the passenger
And
side?
it's got a stem on it.
Is it on the passenger side?
No, it's in the front.
So I wonder if some of them are on the passenger side, because he was looking all over the top of this engine
Well,
bay.
he's probably looking all over anyway, but yeah, anyway.
And we don't have it. And the option that they were going to give me was, we'll refill it with oil. You'll have to go get a new filter and come back, and then we'll do an oil change again. I was like,
you should have said, yeah, drive around, you get a double wash on the oil.
I was like, I expected this to be an issue. There's a filter in the back seat. Really? How do you guys not have a filter for my car?
But I'm going to get that price way down if I...
I've had this issue with a Valvoline before. I pulled in, and they get everything drained and realized that they don't have the right filter for my car, and the manager had to run to a different store to get a new filter for the car. So, dude, what the fuck? So yeah, I just take a filter with me.
But you having the ability to get in and out is... I'm jealous because they usually screw me.
No.
I'm there for 4 hours.
They said it should take about an hour, and it took him an hour and a half because this fucker couldn't find anything of what he was looking for.
Right. Back to Jen. So, sorry.
You took the heat off from me for a little bit.
Sure. I tried.
So, Minnesota, and you go all over the country, right? You stay in Airbnbs?
We actually use a website called Furnished Finder.
Furnished Finder.
And it was geared towards traveling nurses before COVID hit. But now so many people work remote since COVID that they now accept people who are called digital nomads, aka nerds like me.
Okay. I guess that's pretty well placed.
Retired people and of course traveling medical professionals. And 30-day minimums, but you can get a 30-day rental for the price of a 1-week Airbnb.
Really?
Oh, it's crazy.
Do you have any examples?
We are staying in Johnson City, Tennessee. Fully furnished house. This was when we first got there. fully furnished house, 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom, big yard. What was it, Joe? $1,700 a month, and that includes utilities. He had YouTube TV for NFL, everything. It was.
You want me to hit a pause?
He's calling. I'm guessing he thought we were doing Saturday because we mentioned Saturday.
This is the last Friday we could do.
Yeah.
You want me to hit a pause?
No, I'll keep texting me.
Well, I have a question. How do you guys market your podcast?
Poorly.
We don't. Poorly.
Because I was looking for it. Because I wanted to subscribe.
Poorly. We just we don't do it for the monetary anything.
No, but for people to find it who want to follow.
Send us a text.
We need to get a Facebook going, and I've really fallen off on the Instagram thing.
Because you've been doing this for a while, right?
Yeah, a couple of years.
Yeah. Then. So we've half-ass polished this turd.
We
With
got
podcasts, you can do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
we got a lot of the rough edges cut off from the early days because the early ones were rough. We were sitting here for like 3 hours a night, 3 hours a week, in a row, and by the end, it was all just drunken garble.
Yeah, actually, I'm not even drinking yet. I need to go mix a bullet. But yeah, so it started out. We didn't even really have a plan for it. We were going to talk cars for sure.
So basically, we were all sitting here just shooting the shit, anyways, and now it's just being recorded.
Okay. And then what do? You take the recording and you chunk it into like a half hour, or
Oh no,
we
or
spent
you
the
just
whole
let it
thing
roll?
out.
You let it roll.
I censor out what has to be censored because there's some stuff that's got to be censored out.
Yeah, he picks like if I accidentally say where I work, we don't say where we work.
Okay.
We don't say if we say something we shouldn't say. He hits the button and then he edits it out later and puts a little on it. And
No, usually I just take it's a silent second.
well, he used to put fun stuff on it, but
I think he's saying you're not fun anymore.
I used to use like SpongeBob transitions, but we were also going for a piss break in the middle of it.
true.
We don't do that.
Now you just keep a bottle under the bar.
No,
Well,
I
we
just
started
do it
doing
on the
three
floor.
episodes a weekend, and then we
Yeah.
cut it down to 2, and now we cut it down to 1, or it usually ends up being one long one now. So,
But it's more tolerable.
And what platform do you publish it on?
We post on
Amazon Music,
Buzzsprout, which posts it to Amazon Music,
Spotify,
Spotify,
iTunes.
a lot. It used to be Google Podcasts, but that's gone. And then
Just canceled my Spotify today.
And then-
Literally today.
It's free. Let's do it for
Well,
free.
I had a paid one somehow, because I'm dumb.
and then part of it also goes to YouTube.
Okay.
So there's a camera up there.
Like we do a couple of games with my laptop over there.
I mentioned you're into games. We have a fun game. It's
Oh no! Don't spoil it.
okay. We won't.
We'll get into it later. And
Joe, I think Joe will like that one too.
one of them
Joe,
we're-
you can sit down. He ain't coming.
One of them we're not going to get into today is what we call Marketplace Millionaires. So I find listings on Marketplace from around the country, and then him and Trigger try and bid on how much they think it's going for, based on the description. And I'll tell them if the person's proud or wants to get rid of it. Usually proud. Oh, dude, that Corvette.
Which one?
The
Oh,
last
the
one.
last one? Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, you have to watch that. But so on the YouTube, it'll be that picture, and then he'll superimpose what we're talking about
Okay.
in there when he's editing it. So it's a lot of fun. Then the other one we'll do tonight.
And
Anyway,
you'll find out how fun that one is.
back to the traveling. What else do you stay? You just go all over? What's your favorite destination? Is it your home base, the Minnesota thing, or
No.
you go to? You have a place in
Colorado. Yeah, Colorado.
Colorado's my favorite.
Really?
I
All
think
the
Joe.
weed.
Joe, are you torn between Colorado and Montana? You have ties to Montana.
I like western Montana because I lived there a few years, but Colorado's beautiful, western Montana's beautiful, the Minnesota Lake Country's beautiful.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good places out there.
Now, western Colorado. Eastern Colorado sucks.
I wouldn't know.
It's like North Dakota and South Dakota and Wyoming all run in and it's all flat, and then all of a sudden you have mountains.
Huh. I guess I don't get to travel, so Amy's a homebody, so
Acting
No.
like you're
Kinda-
not.
No, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't
Do you
be.
fly?
Oh yeah.
Because he don't fly.
Oh really?
No, not well.
How many times have you flown?
Well, hold on. By not well, do you mean you like to carry around a BK crown?
I can't. I can't drink enough vodka to get on a plane or fall asleep or
Really?
be comfortable. Nope.
How many times you been on a plane?
About 20 times probably.
Oh, that many? Oh.
The last time I got him on
Mr.
a
T couldn't
plane,
fly either.
last time I got him on a plane, we went through Atlanta, which is a bear. Okay, so he hated that,
Oh.
and then we had to wait forever to get off the tarmac. We finally took off. We weren't there for 30 minutes, and somebody had a medical emergency. We had to go back to Atlanta.
That was my first time in 5 years of giving it a try, and that was my reward.
And then we had to change planes, and that plane wasn't scheduled to go out that night, so there was no air conditioning. It was a complete debacle.
Okay.
That was my first try.
I don't know. I'd probably rather deal with that than O'Hare again. Fuck O'Hare.
Yeah, that's no good either.
Dude, the bigger the airport, the worse they are. I think the worse experience you're gonna have. It's really tough. Thank God they
So what
figured
you're
out.
saying is, if it's a fucking Democrat shithole city, it's gonna be fucking garbage service.
Well, the bigger the city's gonna be. So like Tampa and Orlando.
Well,
and
Tampa's just full of people your age, dusty old people.
I'm pretty fast on my feet. I can whoop them.
Tampa has a cool downtown. So I used to fly my dad to Florida a lot when he was still here. And one time, instead of flying him in and out of Punta Gorda, which is by us in South Florida, we went to Orlando to visit my aunt. And I flew him, my auntie Jean. And we flew him out of, I thought it was Tampa. So my poor dad, who can barely breathe, has bad knees, and I refused to let him off at the front door, so I park, drag him into Tampa International Airport, walking all around, can't find his flight, realized I had him at the wrong freaking airport.
Oh.
He flew out of St. Pete, which is close to Tampa.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
not
near the side of
quite.
Oh.
state.
He was not impressed with me that
He was
day.
very happy with you.
Especially after we had to do like 85 mile an hour across the causeway to get him to the airport in time to catch his plane.
Wow.
And the ones that have the trams that you have to go from terminal to terminal,
yeah.
that's
You
like,
mean
all
the-
right, I don't even know where I'm going, but I'm going to follow the crowd, I guess.
Time, you mean the piss wagons?
Yeah, exactly. They do smell like piss.
If I go anywhere again, it's going to be a straight flight and no layovers.
Hey, my
That's
favorite is
bull.
flying out of Lansing. There are 9 gates.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
his airport.
Booming metropolis.
His airport in North Dakota, we were going to catch a flight, and I'm bitching at him because he's just lollygagging. And I'm like, come on, I want to go have a glass of wine before we get on the plane. And I'm just irritated with him because I have to check the TV, see if our flight's on time.
Right.
I've never been to this airport before. There's 2 gates.
Oh.
2, and the bars in between. So we were okay.
And the bathrooms next door and the snack shops next door to that, so you're pretty much good to go once you walk in the door.
Man,
But do you
that's
think he was nice enough to tell
That
me
one
that?
TSA
No, he just let me
agent just
freak
sitting
out.
there. I'm home. What's up, Jeff? Flying again?
he's 100 years old.
Tell your mom hi.
I'm sorry, there's tourist traps like everywhere. Zoos, Disney, whatever. But man, airports are an absolute trap.
And they're expensive.
Oh, that's what I'm getting at.
So-
they're absolutely, there's a trap.
So those,
You want to have a buzz, and
Don't
not you.
Don't get me in there.
so
You want to get a buzz going before you take off and get, you're there on vacation. It's time to get
It's going to
fucked
cost you
up,
more than your plane ticket.
dude.
I wonder what the rent is on those storefront.
Oh,
Oh, it's
Bays
got to
they
be
have.
astronomical.
Because depending on what it is, you just mark your shit up not as much as the competitor, and you'd be rolling in the dough. I paid
A kiosk in the
after
middle's got
tax
to be
and
stupid.
after tax and everything else. It was like $7 for a single can of Monster like this.
oh, not even a booze drink.
No,
You know Lindy, don't you? From the Germains?
Yes.
Well, she works at the airport in one of the restaurants over there. And they had just a handful of restaurants. Now they put a whole bunch more. And they're not making any, none of them are making any money. She's ready to get out of there.
they're not making money because their service fucking sucks.
Well, there's just too many restaurants in there, and nobody's. You spread that all that out between the people. Nobody's going to go to them.
Market share. It's called market share.
Right.
in supply and demand. Well, my demand gets diminished by a hell of a lot when you got $8 beers.
The problem is the airports wanted
like I had.
the airports wanted all these vendors in there. Well, they ended up screwing themselves.
Yeah. Well,
Nobody.
the airport
Didn't
didn't.
give a shit.
Yeah, they're making the rent on that, and they're making
Yeah, they're
bank,
making
buddy.
rent on it.
But the people buying it,
But now them people that came in there are probably going to want to leave because they're not getting any business.
right? The brands have to, if it is a brand, they have, franchise fees. They have employees. They have insurance. Insurance has got to be astronomical because you get somebody way fucked up and they got to get on a plane, especially if they got to fly.
Insurance, rent, help, it all adds up, and it's expensive.
But people gotta. Why would she
hold
stay
on.
there if she's not making any money? She can come back and work
Well,
closer to
that's
home.
what Conehead said. That's what she's going to do.
See, I think a lot of corporate stores use airport locations as like a tax write-off because the McDonald's at O'Hare was about normal McDonald's pricing, despite being in the airport.
That's shocking.
And
That
New
is
York.
shocking.
And New York. That's crazy.
But I mean, obviously, it was more than
O'Hare's
a normal
Chicago.
because O'Hare.
Oh, Chicago.
Because O'Hare's got a 10.25% sales tax.
Good lord!
But
There's a 3% beverage tax too. That fucking sucked.
speaking of New York, LaGuardia Airport was the rudest airport I've ever been through in my entire life.
Well, I believe that.
It
Yeah, I
was
do too.
terrible.
I went to New York, and I had to do it on a bus. Boy, does that suck? What is that? Dude, that sucks with a bunch of uptight teachers.
That's for another session.
Oh my god, that was horrible.
Can I ask you guys' opinion on a political question regarding the service industry?
We would love to.
Okay.
What is your opinion on servers and bartenders not having to pay tax on their tips?
Oh, get me all fired up.
So what?
I'm
I'm
hold
all
on.
for it.
Wait,
I'm
hold
all
on.
for that.
Really?
Yeah.
I got screwed.
Yeah. So Ty, tell us about your tax issue that came up this week.
Oh my god, I
Or
forgot
should
all
I
about
get
it.
into it?
Thanks a lot. You get me all fucking pissed off. I'm gonna turn it red as Joe's shirt.
That's your own shirt. Look down.
I do
Right. Well, it's red. It's Red Friday. Do you know
I
what
was
that
just
means?
gonna say, I would like that you guys are all wearing red. I do not own a red shirt, but I have it in my heart.
It's Red Friday.
Remember, everyone.
Black
to
is
play.
the new red.
Buzzy's got a little red on.
Yeah.
And he's a big veteran guy, but he doesn't. You got to wear red
So-
on Fridays.
I did not know
I,
veterans.
I fully support anybody ducking out of as much tax as they can. I thought about starting a small business and just writing shit off.
I'm all for it. The servers, absolutely. Especially now they're the price of food, the price of the drinks, as we were saying, went through the roof. Now people are like, I'm not going to tip any higher than I'm going to tip to 10%. Paying zero tax on tips, I'm all for it. Thank God. It's supposed to be zero. They ran on a no tax on tips and overtime. Well, 2 days ago,
Turns out Ty falls under an exemption from the overtime rule.
truck drivers
Have
Are
an
exempt.
yeah, truck drivers have an exclusion on the federal level from overtime. The company he works for does pay overtime after a certain point, but because truck drivers are exempt from tax, the transportation industry are exempt from overtime, they actually don't get to write off their overtime
to get
taxes.
that tax bonus of tax-free overtime.
Now, see, when Joe owned a landscape business, if somebody paid him cash, we still had to claim it and pay taxes on it. So why is he
Why
providing
would
it?
you do that? There's got to be a way to wash that.
And
You
then,
just say the job costs a lot
Dude.
less.
You take it as a loss and still write it off as cash.
and then the other thing is these poor servers and bartenders are screwing themselves because they're not going to be able to get a mortgage and a car loan and stuff because they're not showing the right amount of income. So there's got to be something to at least document it where they could get financing.
They understand that.
Because when I-
That from what they had before to now, none of that's changed. They have zero as far as being able to show on paper for a mortgage. I don't think that's changed at all, has it?
I bought my first house when I was 20, and I claimed my tips, and it showed on my taxes, and I could submit my tax returns
but
and my pay stubs,
It
and that's
stinks.
how I got my mortgage. eating the kernels?
What he's doing.
I guess so.
Jeepers. You hungry?
I did, yeah. I haven't eaten all day.
Well, he's been up since 1:30.
You haven't slept. You haven't. Hey, you had plenty of time to eat. You've been up since 1. You should have had like 5 meals by now.
Should have had that popcorn down before you got here.
And the
Besides, you got a car to part out when you get home. In the front yard.
This is like the one time Joe shows up somewhere without snacks with him for everybody.
Well, I got some snacks.
Oh, do you?
Oh, you do? Of course. Well, chop.
Break them out, man.
Joe comes in, he's
Well,
ready
hold
for
on.
everything.
If it's not a Lunchable, Ty won't have any.
Right.
No, I know that.
So
Or mashed potatoes.
you've been
Or mac
all
and
over
cheese.
the U.S. with this job, basically, right?
Yeah, I haven't really gone down to Texas, and I need to get to Albuquerque, New Mexico, because I have family there. And then my sister's in California. I guess I should probably go there.
Who's in Albuquerque?
I don't want to go
Uncle
to.
John-
I have no desire to go to
Dad's brother.
California. I have
Oh,
no desire
he's
to go back
alive?
to New York. New York was
He
really
is,
cool.
believe it or
Hold
not.
on, hold
How
on.
old is he?
I have a
Oh, he's
desire.
got to be in his 80s.
I have a desire to go to
He's
California,
actually older than you.
but I want to take my pickup
Well, if he's in the 80s, I hope so.
because they're gonna fucking hate that truck.
Yeah, they will.
What you? Oh,
You
look
know
at
me, I've
you.
always got this.
I guess
Jill
you
has
do.
a cousin in California also that's fairly well off, and she has I guess you could call it a mansion right on the beach, but they
Fucking
don't
A.
stay there much, and it's about half hour, 45 minutes from Sissy.
No.
And she's like, Jen, you can stay at our house whenever you want. We'll just give you the code to the front door. And I'm like, oh, that would be so nice to stay in a mansion on the
I'm good
beach.
with
But
Jeez.
if I go to Southern California and I'm not sleeping in a blanket tent in the living room with my nephews, I'm gonna get disowned from the family.
You'll be all right, I think.
Yeah, I want to go to California and take my pickup with me.
He's got one of
Where are you
them
gonna
beat
go?
up.
It doesn't matter. I want to go right through downtown LA or Sacramento. My truck pollutes.
Okay.
It's an old 7.3. Straight pipe from the factory, by the way.
It smokes like a tire fire.
You want some of this?
No, thank you.
No?
So
I run it usually pretty rich because that's the only way to get it to go more than 60 miles an hour in a month. So I run it pretty hot tune, and as a result, it runs pretty rich at idle, and it stinks like a motherfucker at idle. But it's the only way to make it do more than 70 miles an hour.
so
It's reluctant, but it'll do it.
reluctance, putting it lightly. Reluctant in neon.
Quotations.
So, Mr. Numbers Guy, is it true that I thought I saw it on a documentary that like 23% of the country's homeless population lives in LA?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. The streets in L.A.
I knew you were going to Google it. That's why I
No,
asked.
I'm not
Oh.
Googling. I'm Googling something else
Okay.
for you.
If you look at the pictures of the streets that the media is just dirty. Every one of them's dirty. So
This is something that anybody can do. This is Skid Row in LA.
This is the documentary that I
no,
watched.
this is
This is Google
Oh.
Street View.
No, but
this is
the
right now.
documentary was on Skid Row.
I've seen that.
okay.
That's terrible, isn't it?
Wow.
I just saw that the other day.
He just got on Google and just zoomed in.
That's crazy. Is that Google Earth?
This is Google Street View.
Okay. I want to know how
Can you
to
imagine
become...
leaving your car, trusting your car by that?
No.
Fuck that.
There's no way.
That's
What?
a Cadillac parked right next to a fucking homeless tent. Someone's ladder is unsecured, it looks like. A row of tents full of fucking needles and probably raw shit.
Pretty rad scooter though.
Probably raw shit galore.
I'm a
around
scooter
there.
guy.
Hey, that store's selling body oil.
I'm sure they got more than that in there.
Oh, I'm sure they got fucking crack in there. But let's go down the
Seriously?
road a
Turn
little
at this
bit.
corner. Oh man, truck's in the way.
Who parks on that street and walks away from their car feeling safe?
Who lives in that city and walks away feeling safe?
There's apartments upstairs of all of these.
Yeah.
So what do we do to fix this?
Well, so this building, what is that sign? What does that door say?
Stairs.
So this massive building being unmarked makes me kind of curious if it's one of the things that LA doesn't like to talk about. So LA, the part they don't talk about is they have pump jacks built into buildings.
What's that?
You know, you see the, what is it, bowing donkeys or whatever the fuck it is in, like, Landman? It's the machine that helps pump oil out of the ground.
Okay.
The big can.
LA's got the fucking thing that's bobbing. So LA's got a ton of them fucking things. They won't admit it, but they got a ton of them fucking things. And they put a building facade around it. So they're all about harvesting as much crude as they can while also saying oil's bad.
Well, that has to be a pretty substantial output to build a huge brick building around it, because that's not a cheap structure.
Well,
it could be.
So this building is not.
Okay.
Mutual Trading Company.
Maybe that's a fake name.
But
Oh,
I see a row of 3 usable docks with a fucking tent and a car in front of it. 2
The building
cars.
has been repurposed for something where it's somebody's.
But, I mean, I'm not going to share this video on this part of the video on YouTube.
People can look it up if they want to.
Yeah, go on Google Street View, type in Skid Row, California. There's just fucking tents galore. They have grates protecting parking garages because you unfortunately have to.
I mean, this is broad daylight.
Dude,
Imagine that at night.
Look how
How
close
close
that.
you parked.
Dude,
Joe, no comments about my parallel parking.
Yeah.
that
Maybe
dude-
those
For lack
tires turn and go
Yes.
straight out.
that guy, his fucking tools are stolen as soon as he parks and walks away from
Yeah,
him.
oh yeah.
And then we go down the road a little bit more to this intersection.
Sidebar, did you see the one where the guy had the trackers on his Milwaukee tools and they went to a big tool show and they found his stolen tools?
Really?
Yeah. Cops walked in with him.
Huh.
Anyway.
So right here, what is that?
Have you ever...
3D.
You go to a lot, you go everywhere. Have you actually witnessed a tweaker tweaking out
What the fuck's going on there?
in live form?
You gotta tell me that in English. Oh,
Tweaker?
like
An
a
over-
meth head?
yeah. Tweaking out?
Yeah.
It's crazy. And those are the... I've only seen it a handful of times.
That's when Joe will be
It's
like,
an eye-opener.
he will be walking, and I'm kind of oblivious to that stuff.
They'll
And-
bump you.
And he'll grab my arm and we'll cross the street or whatever. I'm like, where are we going? He's like, did you not see that guy over there? I'm like, no.
You gotta watch.
Those are the ones that just snap and pull out a
Yeah.
knife and
Yeah.
start stabbing.
Yep.
Like the guy in
And
Florida
that's
that
what's
ate the
going to
guy's
happen
face
here.
off.
I bet it happens here all the time. And is that a Maybach?
Looks like a Honda.
It's a nice one. I like the Honda.
It's the only fucking Honda. Well, hold on. Let's
Some
go.
Jeeps, some nice Jeeps.
Let's go forward a little bit and look.
It is funny how the homeless people are different in different cities.
I like how they're wearing a sweatshirt in a city that only ever gets to
70.
What, 70?
Well, it might get cold at night, I bet. 65.
I don't know what the homeless people do up north. Like in Duluth, Minnesota. That's freaking cool.
Right. They got to have some sort of a
Warming station.
housing something for them.
There's a bunch of them right here in Ionia.
I've not seen a single homeless person here in Ionia.
Well, Todd Rurick was telling me, he said where his guy's storage up there, they were living in one of his storage units, and then they were cooking hot dogs outside in a
Really?
campfire.
Ty.
Oh, yeah, maybe. So, Trigger has a place, him and his bride have a place north of town, and it's rough. It's rough. Well, somebody kicked in the back door and stayed on the dirty ass mattress that was in there.
Yeah.
So we went up the next night, locked and loaded, searching around to see if the door was still barred shut after he boarded it up. It was. So
You took a gun with you?
What?
why wouldn't we?
Why would
With
you?
an unknown person in a place that they shouldn't be?
I just got done telling you the tweakers are the ones stabbing people.
Ty. What a fucking city. Just random bags of trash in the middle of the street.
I mean, I'm not
Jeez.
surprised. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
They're probably winging them from the windows.
Well, I mean,
Well,
you
they're
can't
scared
make
to
the
go
place
down.
look any trashier.
And they say
Place ain't gonna look
they're even
trashier.
moving into like Hollywood and Beverly Hills and stuff like that. They're moving into those neighborhoods and making,
Yeah.
what do they call them? Camps.
Encampments.
Communes.
Encampments, yes.
Downtown Denver's having major problems with bums all over
Yes.
downtown. My buddy had to step over bums to get in his office years ago is they moved the office out of
And God
downtown.
forbid you say something to them.
Oh yeah, you know, yeah. It's like they have their right to be like that, but yet they're causing major problems.
But there's some cities that the homeless people are just sweet as can be, and that's their way of life. And like
I see them in the bright and early mornings. They're under the bridge freezing their asses off right now.
Yeah.
well, like in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, small little hippie town, they don't call them homeless; they call them home free, because they choose not to be confined by a home, and they walk around and they smell
Like a-
bad
like
and
a digital
smoke pot
nomad?
and-
They choose not to work.
Exactly.
Homes get in the way of their preferred fix.
Exactly. But in this case, their fix is more a cocktail and a joint versus something that's going to make them out of their head.
Where she's talking, yeah, I believe.
Yeah.
That. Yeah. Maybe not just a joint, but maybe like a blunt.
Leonard and
I don't know the terminology.
Olive Leonard.
fucking Leonard, not too far from 131, I saw a dude and presumably his girlfriend falling over each other in broad daylight. Not quite doing the Fenty fold, but they were definitely having a real hard time standing up. Lansing's not exempt from it. I don't know, probably 12:30 in the afternoon one day. I was cruising down Cedar, the northbound side, and right by Michigan Ave, there's a Myers location downtown, and there's a homeless guy pissing on the sign by the street. Broad fucking daylight.
Oh yeah.
Middle of the summer, just taking a leak on the sign. It's like he had to make a special trip out to the street to piss on the Myers sign.
Don't take my cans back.
Good old Lansing.
He got caught stealing a shopping cart.
There's no carts in
So,
there.
so Buzz, fentanyl, meth, crack, cocaine. These are all illegal, right? Would you say they're highly illegal?
Yeah, why?
Do they still exist?
Yeah, why?
Well, if you ban guns, they're still going to exist. So, I know you don't. He hates guns. And we're pro-gun here. This is the whole thing.
I didn't know that.
Was it New
I
York?
didn't know
About him
that
or
either.
us?
Him. I didn't know that.
I think it was New York. They, this dumb bitch said, we should make it so that companies that make 3D printers make it so the printer won't print guns.
Good luck with that. Sidebar, Gavin wants a 3D printer. He wants to get into it a little bit, so he wants to get with Wes and maybe you. And
Talk to Wes. I don't have one.
I know.
I thought about getting one.
So Wes, if
3D
you're listening,
printed guns.
Gavin needs to get with you and the boys. And
Or you could spend some of the mountains of wealth you have and get a metal 3D printer. Then
the
you could.
mountains of wealth he's got.
So yeah, I guess she
You
wants to
do anything
ban.
with 3D printing?
No, but we have a friend at the lake that he's very, very crafty with stuff like that. And he's actually 3D printing his own fishing lures. So,
So, my buddy Wes made this for Ty.
It's pretty cool.
that's funny.
And this is 3D printed.
That's cool.
That's cool. Very cool.
Send nudes. Did you see it?
Yeah, I've seen a part of it, but
It says,
I love you. I got something.
send nudes.
I got something like that somewhere in my place.
So we're close to the Indian Reservation in Minnesota. I mean, we're way up in Bufu land. Like the closest town to us, Bemidji is what, about 20,000 people, Joe?
Yeah.
A little smaller than Ionia, and we're still a good 40 minutes from that. So we're way
Holy
up there.
cow.
Yeah. So anyways, there's a reservation between us and Bemidji, and fentanyl is rampant. Like it's
Really?
an everyday way of life on the reservation.
I've yet to see someone.
Do the Fenty fold in person.
So I've yet
I
to
haven't
see that.
either.
Okay, and I hope I never do.
Although I ran over a cat that I think was on fentanyl. By mistake.
Because he just felt
Mistake.
Was that Seymour?
it was either a fentanyl overdose by a cat, or you just ran him over for
I didn't mean to. I cried the whole way home.
It wasn't fentanyl. The cat was clearly drinking. I don't know how you can say it's fentanyl.
That's like, hey lady, I think I hit your cat. What did it look like?
The best part is, I didn't say anything for a couple days. The best part is, it's going across a 45-mile-per-hour road, kind of slow in the dark, and she goes, "Here, kitty, kitty, dunk." I swear to God. I swear to God.
It was not quite like that.
Yes, it was exactly like that. Here, kitty, kitty, dunk. I'm like,
He definitely heard you.
so I waited a couple days to tell her that, but
And that's the last thing he heard, too.
yeah, right. That went over well.
Last thing.
I had Bianca in the car the other day. We had a squirrel. I'm like, "Good-dunk." Sorry, buddy. she never looked. She never turned to me or nothing. She's like,
That was.
so you got some traveling in. How many miles do you guys keep track of the miles?
I started
Well,
4 years ago.
We bought our car brand new when we left Florida.
Which, because you had a Equinox before this, right?
No, we had to tell you right again.
Okay.
And how many miles were on it when we totaled it? Like 35, 40,000?
41.
41,000, and we totaled it. So we got a new one. And we're ready to total this one because we're at 50,000 now.
We're overdue. We've done an accident every year till this year of some sort.
Well, as much driving as you guys do, and what year is it?
This one's a 2023.
23.
And you got 50,000 miles on a 23.
53 on
And now,
this.
mind you, when we get places, we walk almost everywhere. Like when we get to camp in Minnesota, we don't drive all that much. We take the four-wheelers or the golf cart or whatever.
Right.
And then when we get to a city like, like when we're in Denver, we don't really drive that far.
No, a lot of highway miles.
Yep.
It's like in the 80s. Oh, it's got 100,000 miles, but it's all highway.
Yeah.
You're good.
You gotta look at a used car. It's all highway. They don't say that anymore.
I know.
I think I asked you before, but what's the closest airport to where you're at?
In which city?
At the lake.
Oh, yeah, I better.
At the
yeah.
lake in Tennessee or Colorado?
The one.
Where'd
No.
you skydive from?
It's Grand
Minnesota.
Rapids here,
Minnesota.
in case you're wondering.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, it's called Bemidji,
Yeah.
and they have 2 flights a day by Delta.
Gesundheit.
Really, that's it. Delta
That's
2
it.
flights a day. Out of.
Say it again.
I couldn't get there from here.
Bemidji?
Yeah.
I think I know her.
I mean, how do you get to? How do you get on two flights a day? How do you get on one of them from Grand Rapids?
You don't.
That's what I'm
there's a
thinking.
connection through Minneapolis.
Oh, there is.
Yes, your favorite city.
So
Just
then,
over some bones in the airport.
so then that's another layover, and I don't want to do layovers
Well, then
Yeah.
you better
because
drive.
I'm gonna have to walk.
Well, he can fly into Bemidji, but that's a layover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can handle a layover. One fucking layover.
Mom did it. If your sister can do it, you can do it.
Word. Actually, you guys should do it together.
Oh, Ty, don't send them both to me.
All right. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you
Need
this.
another wine?
Let me ask you this. What'd you rather?
Rather what?
Your mom or me?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I do need more wine, Ty.
You a hard liquor? We got you.
Shots.
All right, I think I know the answer to that one because she's not here.
You might want to ask Joe that question.
He knows that answer.
Well, I guess I'm out again.
No.
Oh,
Just to circle back to the whole political bullshit. You know,
Do we have to?
well, yeah, for a minute. I write a lot of notes in, right? If ICE deported, they're deporting all the illegals. But if ICE were to start deporting liberal white women, do you think the Latino and the Somalians would jump in front of their cars?
no.
They don't care.
The majority of the population in even Minneapolis that rioted for George Floyd ain't gonna do shit for this lesbian that died.
No.
Her last name, by the way, is not fitting. She was not.
Good. No. Not good. Not good.
How do you know? Maybe
What
she
was her
won't.
last name?
Because she chose her partner over her own children. Her last name was good.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you meant good in a different way.
No. Well, she lost her kids because her partner were beating the kids and putting cigarettes on them, apparently. There's a lot of reports on it, and they all lead to the same
There's
thing.
always
so
going
it's
to
hard
be a ton of shit
Unfortunately,
out
with
there.
a lot of that, we're going to have to wait till everything settles, all the dust settles,
I get that.
so for all the bullshit to fall out of the air. Which is why, when shit like this goes down, I wait. I withhold an opinion publicly until more shit comes out about it. Because a knee-jerk, one video about something...
That's what
The first couple videos I saw of her getting shot, I was all for Ice Agent fucked up.
That's what we all kind of came to
Completely
the...
fucking
Yes,
wrong.
that's kind of how I felt also.
And then the body cam footage came out. I'm like, alright, well,
It's not good. She's not good.
she fucked up. Pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
She might have messed up, but I still.
Should we watch the body cam video? I got it on my phone.
I think he had time to jump out of the way.
Oh, hold on.
She hit him. He had to go to the hospital. He had internal bleeding.
But when he was walking away from there, he wasn't even limping.
Well, that's adrenaline.
Well,
You've never had an adrenaline surgeon? I tried to get up with a broken leg after my motorcycle accident,
yeah.
and that was a lot less adrenaline.
Yeah. Right? That was probably...
Well, so I'm gonna keep this muted because it's very fucking annoying to listen to.
This
Well, you
will
guys
be-
are watching that, and we
So
keep watching. But
I'm gonna fast forward through a bunch of it. He gets out of his car. He circles their car a couple times. Looks like he's going to get back in his cruiser, car, whatever. And the girlfriend's being a loudmouth. By the way,
The
there's
other
a dog
officer
in the
is
back seat,
screaming
which
at
kind of
her.
hurts my feelings. And yeah. So if we go back to, we'll go back to here and we'll put volume on.
Want to come at us? I said go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the fucking car.
I,
Get out of the car.
she hit him. But up until all the other angles came out, I thought he's cooked.
Yeah, he
She didn't
fuck-
screw up because I
was all for
assumed
it.
that she was looking out the window this way because there's an officer screaming at her. Oh my God! Crank the wheel and take off, not looking this way.
She
But
was
then
looking forward.
she not only looked forward, but not even at the last second. She was looking forward the whole time, and that's like, oh no. Anyway,
Did she hit him before he shot her, or
apparently, yeah.
So
It didn't look like
someone
it.
How
It's
did-
about the same time. He's
How-
already got his gun out because she's squealing the tires.
Well, hold on. So let's see if I can.
A trucker walked into a
What are you watching, man?
shush? I didn't
Let's see
mean
if
to
I
do
can
it.
get this frame by frame.
What are you watching?
So let's see. Goes back around. So I don't have the right video for it. Someone went
I
frame by
probably do, I'm not
frame,
getting into it.
and they recorded her front tires, the drive tires in that car, spinning out. So she gave it fucking gas. She just didn't have the traction to really get going. She probably could have hit him harder.
I didn't see it that vividly till now.
Yeah, I
It
didn't
looked a
either.
little
It did.
less.
I was all for
It looked a little less
The-
friction
the
before.
fact that she not only not even the last second looks at him, she's looking at him, and I'm like, and it's a time. She's got time to wait a minute, get out of the way, or I'm leaving. Sorry, I'm leaving
Get the
now.
wheel cranked a lot more.
I don't know, man. There's it's a lot to it, but
I did.
it's a shitty situation.
I was
Yeah.
willing to accept ICE officer fucked up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
We-
But that body cam, god damn.
Let's get off of that.
Let's get on something more positive. How about the Leary centers?
No,
Leering centers?
nothing. No, we don't even want to get into that. Couple things. You used to be into NASCAR a little bit. Watched it with your dad, right?
Yep, I quit when Rusty Wallace retired. He was my man.
So, I already know the answer for you. I think I know the answer for him. It was just a question. Like I said, I write shit all day long. Who's your full throttle role model? Joe, do you have one?
Being a not
Not an automotive.
huge in that, I couldn't help it. Like Dale Jr., feel good guy to me, but I'm on the outside looking in.
He's
So,
he's in the news again.
I did
Big
not
time.
know
He's
that.
trying to get his family legacy back. He's gonna.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a big.
Nice.
He basically told because Teresa took everything when Dale died
Okay.
and screwed Dale Jr. He basically came out guns blazing and said, I'll burn this whole fucking thing down. I'm taking it back over.
Wow.
I'm
I
like,
didn't know
"Whoa."
that. Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll see something on it.
Gotcha.
Now that your phone's listening to us. Full throttle role model, you got Cletus or...
I actually don't watch much Cletus.
I've got another one.
Yep.
Again, on the outside looking in, she knows where I'm going with this. So there was always this fun announcer on ESPN, and he would always come up with fun things. And Dick Trickle, of course, is an interesting name. Just saying.
Oh, yeah. But
So,
he was a great driver.
He was a great driver, but it's like if he'd finish in last or second to last or got knocked out of the race. And oh, by the way, folks, in 29th place, Dick Trickle. Oh, by the way, folks, in second to last place, Dick Trickle. They just played with it because of his name all the time.
That's pretty point.
It was
Yeah,
classic.
that's right.
I got a kick out of that.
That's funny. Buzz, you got a full throttle role model?
Yeah, he's gone now.
Well, that's what I figured. I told you I knew
Is
you
it
was.
the Intimidator?
So this will shock you, Uncle Buzz, but I've kind of been intrigued by Ross Chastain now because he drives for Moose.
For who?
Moose.
Moose Lodges, Lodge Clubs, the clubs. You know.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Moose has a car?
Look at that. So
They
beautiful.
do. Now you like the Moose now, don't you?
Moody watches a lot of Dakar rally. These guys are that's a ball busting.
Dude,
It makes
it's still fucking going.
I don't even think a NASCAR driver could do that.
Probably not. This guy, you can find this on the Dakar Rally page. Doing a tire change, fucking tire ran away. But it's a like 14-day race, dude. Look at that. That's the venting in the wheels. But okay, this guy, Ty, let me.
Whoops.
Is Dune. Got kicked off. So it's a 14-day rally covering like 8,000 kilometers. It's still going, by the way.
I believe it because we just kicked off. So
Is this a Silver Lake?
No,
No.
this is in Saudi Arabia.
Oh gosh.
Those are 1,000
That was
horsepower
close.
trucks racing against cars and side by sides.
they're semis.
Holy cannoli.
They're semis with roll cages and empty cargo areas.
So many different types of vehicles.
Yeah, like you have
And each class has a timed, race.
Sure.
so they actually have a class.
The
in
dirt
there.
bike guys are the ones working.
Well, I bet.
So there's company dirt bikes, but there's also Malimoto, which is like weekend warrior type deal, where they pay a fee and they get a preset box for all of their spare parts and whatnot they want to bring with them, and like 2 changes of tires or something like that. And then the organizers will transport their parts and shit, that box around with all their tools and whatever they want. Transport that around and give them a tent. And they have to run for a lot of these days are 400 or 500 miles a day across this kind of terrain. This is from the 80s.
The one I liked the guy was doing the wheelie just like you had out there.
And then that other
Yeah,
guy
another guy goes by on a bike and he's like, "Oh shit!"
oh shit, I'm racing. So this is from the 80s, and that's one of the Dakar trucks. He's going to actually start passing the car. Those are 1,000 horsepower monsters. But they have a class called Malimoto, or Original by Motul. And it's a dude who runs 400 or 500 miles on a dirt bike in this kind of environment, and then gets to the bivouac, has to do the maintenance on his own car, or on his own bike, and then get some sleep to do 400 or 500 miles the next day.
By the end of 14 days, you've lost about 100 pounds.
So how do they shower and clean up?
You don't.
They must smell
they
really
set up
bad.
shower tents at some of them, but
They're pretty rickety.
this year they've been doing marathon stages. So the guys will race to get to a bivouac, and they'll have food set up, but no maintenance crews are allowed. So everybody, even company drivers, have to do their own maintenance, preserve their tires because there's no spare tires on site, and run the whole next day.
They'll grab a bite to eat, and there's a media for pictures and questions, and then they jump back on and go.
And what do they do if they have to poo?
There's, in the desert, pull over and take a shit.
Kick it. Take off.
Cover it up and leave.
You mean go to the bathroom?
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, there's not much they can do. There's no rest stops in the middle of the desert. and they're
Yeah.
still racing. These guys are doing interstate speeds in the desert.
That's his role model.
So that facade where there's an oasis in the middle of the desert and they have cocktails out of a little coconut with a little umbrella in it, that's not real?
That's not quite this one.
Another one I like to ask that we just started on. We've done it before, but the other day I hauled a stage, small one, little stage for a high school. What rock star would you be, dead or alive? What rock star would you want to be? You can be country star. I don't care.
I love that you have to go first.
Yeah. I'm not sure which way to go with this.
It could be dead or alive, rock star, guitar player, singer.
Jimmy Page.
Okay.
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin. Yep.
Isn't he like whacked out on drugs?
Well, I think most of them are, yeah. That kind of goes without saying.
Goals.
Duh. Duh.
I wish I had that kind of money.
Right.
Oh, I did this last week, Meatloaf.
Yeah.
Oh, good call.
I had a customer tell me, a woman. She goes, I'm like, hey, what kind of rock star? Because I had the stage sitting right there in the trailer. I'm like, hey, what kind of rock star would you be if you could be anybody? And she goes, Prince. I'm like, oh, damn, that's a good one, lady. That's a good one. So
Go Minnesota.
No, before Joe's hair got so long, he had people tell him he looked like Jason Aldean
Well, that was quite a while
because of
ago.
the blue eyes.
okay,
A lot of years in the
Did you respond with, I'm not a gay cowboy?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
I would be torn between two because I really love Steven Tyler. But Dolly Parton's kind of my hero.
No, I just
Hold on. Do you like Dolly Parton because of her music or because she's got the biggest fucking cans in the world?
Well, I'm a female, so I'm not really into the boobs. But I will tell you, she rocked the Dallas Cowboys uniform better than the cheerleaders did.
Well, I bet she did.
Her waist is like this
She
big
filled the
around.
fucking thing out.
She's struggling now, isn't she?
She was. They were supposed to have something out there for her to hold on to, and they missed that prop on the stage, so she had to hold on to the riser where like the drum kit was. But she still did it. She's amazing. I love her.
Somebody did like a dance version of 9 to 5. We were sitting out drinking beer in the front yard one night here, and the littlest car ever went by. Turns out a
No,
Myers,
we
and
were
he had,
next door.
huh?
We were next door.
No, I think we were right here. Yeah, we were right here.
I thought we found
No,
one. Doesn't matter.
This tiniest car in the world. Might as well have been a smart car. I don't know what, a Chevy.
It was a Chevy Sonic.
Yeah, a little guy. He had more money
Fucking
in.
micro
A
car.
roller skate.
He had more
Basically.
money in his stereo. That thing was cranking, and it was loud, and you know what? It was clear. He went by blaring, "Working 9 to 5."
I love it.
We're
I love it.
100 feet away. This thing is crystal clear from 100
And the
feet.
ground is shaking. We get by. He goes driving off. We look at each other and just bust out laughing.
It's the best fucking stereo system I've ever seen.
In the smallest car I've ever
Worth
seen.
more than the car.
Oh, it was too, man. It was
Well,
fun.
that's not hard
It
with
was
a
super
Chevy
funny.
Sonic.
Well, he saved all his
Buzz?
money on the car.
What?
Rockstar
rock
country
star?
singer. Who you gonna
I
be?
like Dolly. I like Ted Nugent too.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a good
I
one.
wouldn't.
Much like
I would
Ted
not expect
Nugent.
that at all
No,
from you.
especially considering you don't like guns.
I wouldn't expect
That's like-
Ted Nugent
Right.
from him.
Oh, he's super pro
You were
2A.
talking about singing, not guns.
And much like Ted Nugent, you don't make much sense.
I would have
you ask
never
me
guessed
then?
that. I would have never guessed Ted
Don't
Nugent.
ask me again.
I would not have guessed that either.
No.
Ty?
I said Bob Seger.
Oh.
This
yeah,
is
yeah,
one of
sing
them.
it,
This is
probably.
one of them Dakar trucks.
And why Bob Seger?
I like his.
I don't know.
I like his voice. I do.
Everything.
He's
You'll be
What, do
really
you think
hard
it's
pressed to find
sexy?
somebody
Are
that
you going
doesn't
the other
like
way?
No,
Bob
everybody.
Seger.
Yeah, everybody likes
What?
Bob Seger.
Do you think Bob Seger's voice is sexy? Are
Ty.
you going the other way on us?
no, I didn't say sexy. Did
Well, you've
I?
been.
Yes, you did.
I thought it was. Well, maybe I did.
Ty, you gotta keep an eye on him when I leave.
You're not
So,
leaving.
Ty,
It's like a rock, not.
We gotta
So-
get him on a dating app ASAP.
so Jen, this is one of them Dakar trucks on asphalt.
Okay. See, it just doesn't look like it should stay upright.
Doesn't look like it should move like that. No. Imagine
But-
sitting in the driver's seat of that.
But you know what? That's what our the guys who drive and get the money. What do they call those people?
Race car drivers.
No. They pay out the money from stores with the guns.
Oh, Brinks and all those guys.
Yes. The armored trucks.
Yeah.
That
There
rig
you
doesn't
go.
look like it should be driving on something that tight at all, and it's going fast.
Well, I tell you,
Well, those armored trucks are struggling to do 55. That thing is not.
Well, that's
Not with
crazy.
my money, they can go as fast as they want. Your money, they probably have a little struggle.
Nah, because what they do is they buy that vehicle, they up armor it, but they don't add more power to it. So it's the same fucking factory gutless piece of shit engine, and then they pile a bunch of weight onto it to up armor the whole goddamn thing.
Right.
And then it's just slow as shit down the interstate, screaming.
Yeah.
Do they have anything like that in the U.S.? Races like that?
The
No.
trucks.
The Baja 1000,
Right.
but that's Mexico.
But nothing near that type
They
of
don't
stuff.
run those in Baja. They
I'd like to see one in Silver Lake or something like that. That'd be neat.
I gotta tell you, 1 mile from
well,
my
import
cabin,
one with all the money you got. What?
1 mile from my cabin, there's an off-road course up there for motorcycles, side-by-sides, quads,
Jeeps.
and it is insane. The guy gave me a ride, and there's trees on both sides of this track. It's probably 30, 40 foot wide, but there's trees on both sides, and there's some jumps, and you'll fly over one, probably get air for over 100 foot, and as soon as you land, you gotta turn left, and it is insane. I've never had anything like
I
it
kind
in
of like
my
to.
life.
I'd like to try that on my quad. I'd like to go up there in the quad.
He'll do it.
I don't want to do it in a side by side. My side by side is not made for that shit.
No.
Yours isn't.
No, my quad
But
is.
you know somebody you could go with whose is. James.
Or Ron and Joy's son-in-law.
You
What's
got to
his
ride
name?
with one of these guys
Adam.
because the guys that actually run that track every day are just
Wild.
wild.
Right.
They are wild. It was amazing.
Let's run out of this and move into Shotties.
Yeah. Alright. I
We're-
guess
we're-
it's just me.
Got anything you want to add? What do you think of this whole thing?
I think it's cool. You just need to market it.
I don't know if we could sell it.
No, she's talking about getting it out there so people actually listen to it.
I know, but you think he swears bad? You should see Jeremy.
It's bad.
It's hard to market
edit swear
that.
words out. That's going to take way too fucking long.
You don't have to. On podcasts, you don't have to, though, I don't think.
You don't
No.
have to, but a lot of people don't want to listen to excessive swearing.
That's.
I know I
that's-
personally am not a fan
that's
of excessive, which is weird. I got a foul mouth.
No.
I know.
Yeah, I'm not.
I usually censor out the worst of what I say.
You used to be just as bad.
Nowhere
When I
near.
was a kid,
Nowhere
ooh,
near.
yeah.
Nowhere near. Yeah, I was bad, but
Yep. So
but I growed up.
I don't want to. That doesn't sound like any fun. Growing up sounds like it sucks.
Well, here's the list of wishes to all the rest in good health. So usually I cut out my favorite word,